Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Cave. Now for today's project we are recreating an awesome game from the 80s. Now without telling you what it is, let's just look at the commercial together.
What does it feel like to play Simon? You gotta look! Remember! You gotta repeat the sounds and colors. What does it feel like to play Simon?
Intense.
Simon, a challenge intensified to the max.
Unfortunately, our Simon Says game is not going to look as awesome as the original one because we are just building a prototype of it. So we are going to build it on a breadboard with a few LEDs and some buttons. So to follow along with this project, you will just need the following components: a breadboard, Raspberry Pi Pico, 4 different color LEDs, 4 push buttons, a bunch of wires, and 4 resistors, 3 1 kilo ohm and 1 330 ohm. And finally, a passive buzzer. Here is a schematic diagram of our Simon Says game. Build the circuit as shown. Here is our complete circuit. Now we just need to upload some code to it. Now head on over to my website, link will be in the description, and then copy all the code. Now in Phony, just go paste the code, and then let's quickly go through the code together. We start by importing all the libraries that we will need. We will need the machine library, time, and random. And then we define our LED pins. So on pin number 12 we will have blue, red, yellow, green and so on. And then same with the buttons. And then our buzzer will be then on pin 6. Then we need to initialize the LEDs and button and buzzer, which we do in the following 3 lines of code. Now if you want to change the frequency for each LED, here you can do it here. So the nodes now is A4, B4, C5 and D5. And then here we just make some game variables, which will be where our sequence is stored of the LEDs that's being flashed, and also the user input we get, and then also the speed of the game, which you can change here. Here we just make a function to play the tone, so every time we're gonna press the button or when the LED is gonna flash, it will play the tones, one of these one here. And then we also have the light index that will check the index of the LEDs and then flash them on and off for a short period of time. And here is also the flash button, so this will flash the button LED while pressed. So when you press the button, we also want to flash the LED. And here in this function we'll get the user input, and then here is to check the sequence. Now when we just start the game, it will be in an idle mode, so the LEDs will just go in a row sequence, and then as soon as you press the first button, it will break this sequence and then the game will start. Here is the game over sequence, so when you fail the game, all the LEDs will flash 3 times and it will play a tone. And here we have our function play game. So we have our sequence will be a global sequence, and here we will reset the sequence if you got a game over. And then in this while true loop, we keep checking if our sequence is correct. If it's not correct, we will have the game over. It will call the game over function and reset the sequence. And then in our while true loop, we keep running this idle mode, and as soon as the first button is pressed, there will be a short delay and then the game will start. So here is a demo of the game. I'm going to cut off the microphone and then just record through my camera so that you can hear the tones. There is a little bit of background noise, but it is a good indication so you can hear how does it sound. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you have any other suggestions for new videos, let me know in the comment section down below and I can see if I can make them. I will see you then in the next video. Goodbye.